Hello everyone, Crow here, and I've been tagged twice today by techromancer1, and this is the first of two videos responding to those tags. So this first tag is David Hasselhoff's 2D fighting game tag. I've kind of looked at these questions, but I really haven't thought about them, so I usually like to get my answers in advance, but this time I'm just going to wing it. So, first question. What is your favorite 2D fighting game? And I have to say, although I haven't played it the most, my favorite is Samurai Showdown 2 on the Neo Geo, the AES or the MVS. It's just something about that game makes the battles seem, a lot of fighting games, you'll just go in there, hit buttons, try and get as many attacks in as possible. Sometimes, defending yourself is kind of an afterthought. At least it is for me. But the Samurai Showdown one, I sit there, you sit there, you try to evaluate what your opponent is going to do, try to counterattack, I could swear, I'm not 100% sure, but every time there's a hit or a clash of weapons, the game just kind of pauses for a split second. So, it's just that kind of it's just a show. It's like, an epic movie, an epic battle. At any one, until the battle is won, it could go either way. It's also hilarious. You got the referee in the background with the two flags signaling whenever, a point or a hit is scored for either player. It's just a great game, and it's a shame that I haven't played it as much as I would have liked to. Not nearly as much as Street Fighter. Street Fighter, got everybody's moves memorized and everything. Not so for me with Samurai Showdown 2. I definitely need to, play that a lot more in order to, have a favorite character from that game. I like to just, pick things, let's just leave it at that and go on to the next question. What is your favorite 2D fighting character? Okay, that's a interesting character. I might have to say it's just Ken from Street Fighter 2. The Street Fighter series in the general. In the original Street Fighter 2, and not so much Street Fighter, they pretty much had similar moves, but as the series, when I say they, Ken and Ryu, but as they progressed, even though their moves were the same, they kind of started being a little bit more different as they went along. Ken being more powerful with the Shuriken and the Dragon Punch, having the ability to, set people on fire with it, I think. I don't know, I kind of live out of it. But, and then Ken being a little bit better with the Hadouken. But I tend to go with Ken a little bit more, just because I like his attitude. So let's move on to the next question. What is your favorite 2D fighting move? And after thinking about it for a little bit, I had to go with Morgan from the Darkstalker series. And almost in every game she's in, she's got that doppelganger move. I don't know if that's the name of it, but it's like a super move. Where it usually takes up 3 bars of energy, if I remember correctly. And she just and if it hits, she'll just fly right towards your opponent. If it hits, she'll make a doppelganger of herself. And I remember Darkstalkers 3, it was her sister that would show up. And they appeared on both sides of the victim and just, take a beating. And it usually ended with this Guile-like flash kick, and I always thought that was so cool, and I always try to do that move whenever I'm playing that game. So then, question 4, what is your favorite controller when playing 2D fighting games? Well, there's not really a controller in particular, but there is a style of controller, and that is something like this. And this is a Hori fighting stick for this one's in particular is for the Xbox 360, but I prefer this ball type control joystick, and as opposed to the tear shaped one. I have another one, but one that's like that but I can't really bring it out here. And the buttons are nice, and this thing's got a a bit of weight to it. I like the weight. I mean, I have one from Tekken 6, and it's very, very light. But you know, I love the metal back here, and it's very light. And this one is pretty cheap. I can't remember. I think I got it for like 20 or 30 bucks, and that was brand new. So yeah, you know, these type of fighting sticks are excellent for 2D fighting games. So that's my answer for that. And it looks like Techromancer had put in an extra question here. What is your favorite female 2D fighting character? And let's see here. It's such a tough choice because there's so many that I like to play as. There's Morgan. I'm gonna have to go with Morgan again from the Darkstalker series, but I also like Athena from King of the Fighters. So yeah, still Morgan, but Athena is a close second. I love the psycho powers. It's just crazy. And I'm not gonna tag anybody. I just can't think of anybody to tag. Techromancer. A lot of people have been tagged already. And every time I think of somebody, it was in Techromancer's list of people to tag. So, you know, if I'm going to tag somebody, I'm just going to put it in. I'll let them know, and then I'll put in an annotation at the end of this video, and we'll leave it at that. And coming up soon, the second tag. See you next time. Bye.
Nobody buy you those new bikes too?
It was bike gifting, man.